Hey everybody, so it's Wednesday, August 2nd of 2023, and for those of you who missed it the other week, well, for starters, you know this video isn't really for the random minions and the brainwashed useful idiots and random people that may have ended up on here one way or another. Okay, this is more for our international partners and our international foes. Okay, so for those of you who missed it the other week on my other platform, try to understand that when a movie is playing in the movie theater, it has to be approved by the cabal in order for that to happen. Okay, so there's this movie and it's called The Sound of Freedom, and it's about a guy who is supposedly freeing children from child trafficking. Okay, and this movie is in part produced by the actual child traffickers. So what this movie is, in part, besides like this whole false idol, Antichrist thing, and, by the way, they had that same guy who played Antichrist Jesus leading in this film, okay? So besides promoting this whole Antichrist false idol BS of this guy who pretends to be freeing children from child trafficking, okay, what it is it's a honeypot. This movie is a honeypot to promote this guy's supposed work so that anybody in the world who has knowledge of actual child trafficking in the world will contact this guy thinking that he's going to help them. But what it is it's a trap so that they can target people with knowledge that they're not supposed to have so that they can kill them after they call in with their tip about the child trafficking. Okay, so again, we are complicated, interesting people, and some of y'all don't understand the degree to which that is. But in any case, Mr. Monster Senatrib is on this operation, our counter operation, to deal with the situation, and we understand that what this is going to lead to is some people trying to sabotage our men, etc., etc., etc. We do regard this as dispatched territory, so choose your battles carefully. I would say to our international partners, for those of you who did not hear my conversation earlier, is that I would ask that you please make sure that your men, even if they are like enlisted or not enlisted, that they understand what they're signing up for when they go on these ops, and that it is voluntary, and if they decide that they want to nope the fuck out of these operations and you got somebody else that is like, yes, this is my life's work, okay? Let those people that want to be on these projects be on these projects, because it quickly sometimes turn into absolute fucking horror shows. Your men who are trained for war are not trained to handle some of these types of situations that we end up in and the things that they are going to end up seeing. So we already got some stuff rolling in on this operation. And Mr. Monster was like, Yanni, what have you gotten me into? Well, I know it's ugly. It's ugly and it's anti-fun, but somebody's got to do the work. So let's just make sure that we have people who are on these jobs voluntarily doing it, and then they're getting breaks to go on some other operations and smell some fucking unicorn farts in the meantime, okay? Even if they think they can stay on these ops for a long time, we don't want our men drinking themselves to death. Okay, don't wait until somebody breaks, even if they say they can keep going. Make sure that you have enough people on this, that you can be rotating people and giving people time away from this, and set up the support ahead of time, please. Okay, so that if someone does run into a horror show, make sure that you're setting up your robotics ahead of time, because we are expecting to be running into a whole lot of sabotage, astroturf on this. So look after yourselves. Stay spicy, and I love you all. Thank you for your hard work.